Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to take a look back at a game that I remember very fondly from my childhood. It took me years and years to actually find a way to play this game, to even just figure out the name of it again. But it's called Word Rescue. It's a DOS game. I used to play it all the time on my really old school computer when I was little, and I always loved it. It was always so much fun. And I'm so happy that I finally managed to find it to be able to play. It's from the early 90s. It basically follows this Benny Bookworm guy, and we're gonna go with Keenan there, keep the 90s nostalgia flowing. He's a little fucking worm, and basically you play this little kid character and you go through these worlds collecting these books and collecting these letters to spell out words, and you've also got to match pictures with certain names and certain words. And basically when you complete everything, all the tasks, you unlock a key, and that unlocks the door to the next world. And there's these little monsters called, I think they're called Gruzzles, that you have to avoid when you come across them. So this is the first world here. So now you got the word ant. Basically just have to go and find the picture of the ant and get that. And then when you come across one of these little guys, one of these green goblin guys, you press spacebar and Benny the Bookworm comes in and slimes the shit out of him. Always love this game. As you can see, it's really simple, but very colorful, very vibrant. Always loved the shit out of this game. You basically just literally run and jump around collecting the books and matching up all of the words with the pictures. Like I said, it took me years to actually find this game. Like, look at that, we even got fucking Wilson's hat from Home Improvement right there. How cool is that? But yeah, like I said, it took me years to actually find this game, because I could never remember the name of it. There's another game, a word matching or letter matching game called Bookworm, and I always thought that this game was called that it was called Bookworm. But yeah, like I said, it took me years to actually figure out what the fucking name of this game was, and just got all the pictures there. And now Benny the Bookworm comes in and checks my work to make sure I didn't fuck anything up. And yeah, and it reveals the key to the next world. If you're playing this game today, you'd probably think that it wasn't, anything groundbreaking or anything like that. And really, it's not groundbreaking, but I don't think really many of the DOS games were that groundbreaking anyway. Now we're in the second world here. Now we got this little blue fucker. Slime that asshole. Don't remember how far I got in this game. I know I used to play it all the time, but don't remember if I ever actually beat it or not. According to the opening screen, there's like 2 or 3 other chapters to this game, or episodes they call them. I don't know if those even actually exist. I don't know if they were ever actually even released or not, and I just fucking died. Yeah, so when you die, you basically just restart the level. I don't think there's any game over screen or not. I'm not really sure. I don't really remember. Really simplistic game, but for a little kid, especially in the 90s when we loved simple shit, where we weren't, incredibly picky when it came to stuff like this, it was perfectly fine. This was a perfect time-wasting game that was very enjoyable. And you might even learn a little bit if you were a little kid too. You never know. The fact that stuff like this can actually be brought back into modern technology on modern computers is pretty fucking awesome. Not that it matters, but I mean, look at him. He's like literally the same color as this ladder, as this red-orange ladder. It's like, has he been wandering around looking for these fucking books doing the bidding of this worm guy so long? He's just got sun poisoning or something. And he's got blonde hair, which contrasts his dark red burgundy skin. Didn't get all the books that time, but oh well, fuck it. And I just realized that this was on... I meant to have this set on the medium difficulty. It's been on the easy difficulty. Basically, the only difference that I've noticed with easy, medium, and hard difficulties, it just, oh shit. It just gives you some more villains to slime. It's really the only difference that I've noticed. Makes it a little bit more fun. It does feel, when you're playing it on easy, it kind of feels a little bit boring, because you're just kind of, there's like one enemy per world. So it's kind of a little bit boring when there's only one enemy to deal with. And they don't really respawn or regenerate or anything like that, so gotta make it a little bit more interesting. Like I said, I don't remember how far I got in this game when I used to play it when I was little, but I think I remember the furthest I got was, there was a world that was at night, and I remember really enjoying that. It would be nice if I could get back to that world. And I know there's also a part of the game that takes place in a haunted house, which if anybody that knows me knows that I'm obsessed with horror movies, so oh my god. That's good, that's what you want. Oh, that's good. Now start over, why not? Let's do the whole level again. That's what I wanted, that's what I was hoping for. We are on to the 4th level, castle entrance, and that guy looks like the fucking Green Goblin. So yeah, if anybody's ever heard of this game or played it before, I would really love to know, because I've never met anyone so far in my life who's ever known anything about this game. I know I've talked to people about it before, but that was probably at the time when I had no idea what the name of this game was. So if you've ever heard of this game, Word Rescue, if you've ever played it before, if you even know what DOS is, 'cause I don't know if anybody still remembers DOS, but if you do, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Let me know. Let me know what you thought of the game, if you remember it. I think the last time I played this, the next level was the furthest that I got, so I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit past that and see how we do. Again, not that there's anything wrong with that, it's just, was that the only skin tone color they had, was just sunburn? Oh fuck. Almost got me. Fucking purple peanut butter eater. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. I was trying to do a Goosebumps reference there, but that just failed miserably. It's like Purple Peanut Butter Eater or some shit like that is the name of a Goosebumps book, I believe. Attack of the Purple something. Purple Peanut Eater. The fuck am I talking about? Alright, it's another castle. Alright. Well, I think at this point, you probably get the gist of this game. Again, leave a comment if you've ever heard of this game. If you were a fan of it, I'd really love to know, because I'd love to hear that somebody else besides me knows this game and is a fan of this game and can appreciate it, because I think it's underrated. If you're looking for a game that's a nice time waster, it's not too complicated. I mean, it's not complicated at all. It's extremely simple. I definitely recommend checking this game out if you have the opportunity. It's really not that hard to find. Just look up Word Rescue Game on Google, and you'll probably find a website that can play it. There's quite a few DOS websites out there. There's quite a few DOS websites out there that host this game, so definitely feel free to check it out if you get the opportunity. It's Word Rescue with good old green bookworm, Benny Bookworm. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up and leave a comment, like I said, and subscribe for more videos. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.